My God Almighty, I call heaven and earth to be a record today. That Rock Nation, you will crumble.
Oh man, so this is some crazy news, man. Crazy news, but Kendrick Lamar has been announced to headline the Super Bowl in New Orleans next year, this season. Crazy. Now the conversations online is going wild right now because people were expected for Lil Wayne to be hosting the Super Bowl, and I just left New Orleans. I just left. That's why I wasn't posting. If you guys seen on my channel, I missed a couple days because I was on vacation. Big vibe in New Orleans, and them people in that city were excited talking about Lil Wayne possibly performing at the New Orleans Super Bowl, but the pick was Kendrick Lamar. Now after the year that Kendrick Lamar had, it sounded like a great decision. It would be a great decision if Lil Wayne did not exist. If he didn't exist, then perfect, but just seeing the optics is wow. They're wow. Now, knowing what I know of Kendrick and how he's moved in this industry, I'm pretty sure he's going to reach out to Lil Wayne or Hot Boys or whomever to have them perform with him because he's a super Lil Wayne fan. When he first came on, he was rapping like Lil Wayne, practically, goddammit. Will Lil Wayne's team accept that invite? Will they want to be at the mercy of Kendrick Lamar? But as I speak and as I think, it makes it really interesting when you think about Kendrick has been at war with Wayne's biggest artist, Drake, and while announcing him performing at the halftime show in the commercial, this little demon, this little monster, took the opportunity to respond to Drake talking about "We will win game 2."
There you go. Give me one more. Ah! Come on. 2 more. Just like that. You ready? Exactly. What the deal, everybody? My name's Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom! I won't want you to miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go. Yay! That's what I'm talking about, man. Now we can get to it for real. Come on, you gotta make sure you catch him with the hands open like that. We running real routes, you gonna be messing up.
Ain't no round twos, bitch. Kendrick said ain't no round twos, bitch, so whew. Hey man, interesting. Now DJ Head said no round twos. But like I told y'all, I don't know if Lil Wayne's team want to be at the mercy of Kendrick Lamar. That would be weird optics, right? What a fine time to be on Drake's side in this shit, huh? So we got Lil Wayne's managers to confirm for y'all that it is his manager. This is Fabian Marusciulo. I don't know how to say that shit, so I'm gonna say it funny. Sound like he's Italian, but manager of Lil Wayne, and he says confused, disappointed, angry, but most of all inspired. We'll never again be in a position or have the GOAT in a position where we are at the mercy of someone else's decision. We will make the decisions. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, bro. I'm a huge Lil Wayne fan, but for years, my issues has been with Lil Wayne's team from his manager him. From the way that he puts out albums, how he's transitioned into this new social media game, everything just always awkward when it comes to things around Lil Wayne, you feel me? They've been fumbling for years when it comes to this dude. So I will bet that somewhere within this whole situation, somebody on that man's team dropped the ball somewhere. And I can't take responsibility from Lil Wayne because the knock on him that I've had, that he's always had this, I just want to rap, y'all take care of everything else, just put me in the booth, I'm a rap type of mindset. To the point that he don't even construct his albums. He doesn't even sequence his own albums. He just want to rap. He lets everyone take care of everything else, and sometimes these motherfuckers be dropping the ball. Some more responses to the situation. We got Punch from TDE saying, yikes. But these academics, super Drake stan, over here about to have a brain aneurysm. He says that thought of Not Like Us ringing off at a Super Bowl with the new Kendrick Lamar album dropping around that time and doing like 700,000 is devastating. All good for Kendrick, but damn, this little leprechaun really got the Hall of Fame Madden 2025 plays of death. He continues to say the NFL just gave Kendrick a global pop-out show. Jay-Z, I see you, nigga. You ain't low. Jay-Z and Rock Nation responsible for curating the Super Bowl halftime show. Remember that. Metro Boomin waiting by the phone for Kendrick Lamar to call him and invite him to the Super Bowl performance to get a 16 off with his little MPC. Every nigga at a pop-out event with Kendrick texting him like, part 2 at Super Bowl? Big homie. Drake and J. Cole rapped big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl. And Jay-Z made Kendrick Lamar the headliner of the Super Bowl. Nah, nigga, this shit is wild. This shit crazy. And in response to Kendrick Lamar saying only one opportunity to win a championship, no round twos, Axe says, nah, phone that. Drake got a squabble with Kendrick Lamar. Enough is enough. Talking about no round twos. Kendrick, a petty nigga, sees everything and clearly hates the funk out of Drake. The Super Bowl in New Orleans, and damn, this man's still going. The Super Bowl in New Orleans, and they let Kendrick Lamar perform over Lil Wayne. Jay-Z, a legendary hater for that. And then he talks about the next few Super Bowls being in LA. So he says, so the next 2 Super Bowls after this one in February, New Orleans, are going to be in LA. Yet Wayne got snubbed and Kendrick headlining in New Orleans and well instead of the LA ones. Round 2 will still proceed. DJ Head responds to Act with some shade, if you would call. He says, salute to journalism. Now, if y'all don't remember, some of Kendrick fans are trolling Act as well, saying I thought academics was supposed to leak Doc's next move. That fat nigga don't know shit. And this is what they're referencing right here.
I love when people like DJ Head say this. I'm gonna try to the bone. The moment I figure out Kendrick Lamar release date, I'm gonna ruin it just like a motherfucker. I'm gonna just drop it on social media. Watch. Remember, I told you I'm the greatest journalist y'all ever seen. I figure out everything. Okay? And even if it's 6 hours before, I'm gonna get it. Watch.
Now, slightly different words. He said leak the album, not his next move, but they still gonna be petty. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let's keep it pushing. So y'all remember around the time when DJ Academics claimed that Drake is no longer cool with a huge rapper that people think he's friends with, whom he's also collabed with, and they saying it was Jay-Z this whole time. Now, Jay-Z says to Rolling Stone in a statement saying Kendrick Lamar is truly a once-in-a-generation artist and performer. His deep love for hip-hop and culture informs his artistic vision. He has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Kendrick's work transcends music, and his impact will be felt for years to come. So that's Jay-Z right there. So people thinking Jay-Z got some real beef with Drake to go ahead and make this decision. Interesting. Now, some responses from other people. We got Absol from TDE saying the homie really out here hitting licks though. Shake my fucking head, you'll get it later. Big as the Super Bowl. Petty's Pendergrass is still whipping feet. That's problem right there speaking. Mar from the Rory and Mar podcast saying straight laughing emojis. This dude right here says, listen, I'm not hating on K-Dot hosting the Super Bowl halftime show. He's definitely a big enough artist with enough hits to deserve it, but nobody should be headlining the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans over Lil Wayne. No fucking body. Jack Dorsey, former owner of Twitter, says big as the Super Bowl. Now he's supposed to have some beef with Drake too, so this dude says this happening purely off of this song shows how people really be feeling about Drake. There's no way in God's green earth the Super Bowl is in New Orleans and Lil Wayne just didn't get that call. I don't know. Beef aside, I would have thought we'd get a Drake halftime show before Kendrick one. Timely decision by Jay-Z. Interesting for sure. No round twos. How are you dissing with an ad? But Money Jones say no round twos. This person says not like us with a second line band that's going to feed generations. Bo says I'd bet the house this happens. I'm also rooting for the band being the one Juvie's touring with so he can do the real national anthem. That's back that ass up at the Super Bowl. Back that ass up at the Super Bowl would be insane. But I would love to see it. Ice from the Joe Budden podcast says, I ain't gonna lie, the big is the what line hit different now. And they're also pointing out that the Grammys are the weekend before. Dude says, it's all fun and games until your team is down by 40 and Kendrick opens up with Meet the Grams.